my bikes that I've ordered back in March have finally arrived. Let's go pick them up. Hey, what's up YouTube world? It's Ryan from Riding in Style. And today is a big day that I've been waiting for. As most of you know, I've gotten into the whole e-bike market and I've been doing some extensive research and decided to pull the trigger on a brand of bikes that, you know, has a lot of good features in it. Is it the best? Probably not, but they're evolving and they're getting better. And that's all I could ever ask for. So, great company, great reputation, great customer service, and hopefully a great product. So I'm on my way right now to go pick up 2 bikes that I ordered, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how these bikes turn out. So let's go check it out. Here it comes. My wired televisions. All right, guys, so here it is. Here is 1 and 2. What do you guys think this is? Do you think it's 1 Freedom, 1 Cruiser, 2 Freedoms, 2 Cruisers? What do you think it is? And what color? I mean, in this video, you're gonna know maybe what one of them is. And then I may have to do another video for the second reveal. So let's get it started. And here is the unboxing. I guess you can kind of see it protruding through the white foam there. So if you said lime green, you are correct. And this is the only way to get your bike out of the box. You do need to cut the front. I've said this before on all my other unboxing videos, but here's the first side reveal. So yes, if you guessed the lime green Cruiser, you are right. Let's continue with this unboxing and installation. Right, so here's a couple of things to look at. Yes, it was shipped from Illinois to California and eventually to Hawaii. And I know a lot of people had damages with their rear fender. This one doesn't look like it's damaged. What I will say is they did have a piece of, I guess that packing padding, that white foam between the rack, and there was also additional foam under here where a lot of people's racks were being bent. So I just want to say, you know, either they fixed it and corrected it, or, you know, maybe it's not a wired problem. Maybe it could be a UPS delivery problem, but either way, so far, it's looking good, no damages. Almost done. So, if you are watching this video to show you how to assemble it, you'll just have to assemble the handlebars, which are basically dangling, by loosening these 4 bolts here, taking this little cap off. I just kept it loose so that when you sit, you can always adjust it forward or backwards. It does come with 2 separate set of keys, so the larger key is for the front battery. In this case, it was in the frame. And then this key here is for the rear battery, which I took out, and it's there. Slid the battery out. I have those charging. So these are the 2 batteries. You have your main battery there, and then your rack battery there. It does come with 2 of these 4 amp chargers. So we'll just get some juice in those batteries while we put together the rest of the bike. You will have to put on, that's the front fender. Once you put on the front tire, which I have right there. The pedals, you'll add that. The seat, as well as the seat post. And then the front headlight. And it's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It does take a while to unpack, which is a good thing. Lots of ties and foam and padding and some cardboard to take off. But you could get this bike put together in, you know, half an hour once you get it fully unpacked. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so a lot of people also had problems with putting on the rear rack, lining this up, because this screw basically comes on the inside. What you should do is you can loosen these here. I actually took them out, took them all the way out, and then you can adjust the rack a lot easier to line up this and the other side. And no, the screws don't go in from the inside. You have to line up the rack, put it on the outside, straight in like that. And then same thing with this one. We can line these back up, put it back in, and tighten it that way. So real quick, yep. Got that one adjusted easy. That one's pretty easy. And that's how you get the rear rack on both sides. All right, so here is the finished product. Just put it together. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. One thing I will say out of the box, and this is something that I know some people have complained about or whatever, but the back tire, it's flat out of the box. I haven't added any air. I haven't done anything to the bike outside of what was already in the box. So this is just what it looks like assembled. However, that doesn't bother me because I plan to do this first anyway. Yes, I will be adding the flat out, which I will recommend to anybody as a first thing to do to your bike as soon as you install it. So that's something that I'll be doing right now. I have my handlebar jacks. I will be flipping the bike upside down and flattening them out, essentially taking out the air valve and adding the flat out. I'm probably gonna reinflate them up to about maybe 25 PSI. I do have a high pressure shock pump on its way. It's actually by the same brand, D&M. I also wanted to touch on a couple other things as I close up this video of things that I have. So the bike did come with a longer seat post. So if you are a taller rider, you do have this option because the well that the seat post goes into is very shallow due to the rear suspension that's recently added on this model. So you'll have the option to add a taller seat post. I do have another seat coming in, although this one doesn't feel too bad. Just a few accessories coming in. Again, the flat out is a big one. I did invest in this very high quality Kryptonite, it's a Kryptonite Evolution lock, and it's actually very heavy as well as heavy duty. What I plan to do with this is actually put it in a bag in front. Not sure how that's gonna look or how it'll work, but that's basically to offset some of the rear weight that this bike already comes with. It's very back heavy, and that could contribute to maybe an unwanted wobble, as you know, the majority of the weight will be a rider weight here on back with the battery motor. There's no front motor. So I feel like a heavy lock like this inside of a front handlebar bag would kind of offset a little bit, maybe not fully. I know a lot of people are changing the front part here. You know, Wired's offering you a free crankset and everything else. I mean, the part that goes there, I can't think of the name right now, but I don't think that's gonna really help much aside from maybe adding some front end weight to offset the rear weight. So this is one of the items I plan to store in like a front bag. They did include some touch-up paint, which is awesome. So you'll get the additional seat posts as well as some touch-up paint. I also plan on adding an alarm as just an additional safety measure, you know, because this is a very high quality bike, and I'm sure there are a lot of people, including the people with cruel intentions, that know a good product when they see it. They might not know everything about it, but they'll know this may be something they want to take from you. So an additional measure, high pitch anti-theft alarm system, heavy duty lock. You won't really be able to get through this with like a grinder. Anyway, this is what it looks like so far. I will be doing some future tests. I was debating if I want to record actually putting the flat on the tire. I might do a short segment on this before I actually close out the video, just to show the quick process. But this is where I'm at so far. And don't forget, as I've installed this one, I do have this one here next. So let me know again what you think in the comments this one is. Is it another Cruiser? Is it a Freedom? And what color do you think this is? All right, I look forward to hearing what you folks think I went with. Did I try to replicate maybe Citizen Cycle with the green Cruiser and a white Freedom? I don't know. We'll do that reveal coming up very soon. But for now, this is what I have. And so far, this is a beautiful bike, and it is a lot bigger in person. Cameras will not show you, how massive this bike really is until you actually have it in front of you. I forgot to record the outro, so here we go. Thank you all for watching this short video. This is Ryan from Riding in Style. Yeah.